Sweet Eats, the morning of Tuesday, 28 November 2023. I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, and this is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi, and I should specify Sweet Eats video. I got two things. I'm going to do a red Anjou pear, which I've done, I think like 3 different pears and a pear scone and stuff on this channel. I'll put links in the related links and potentially links to those videos in the video description. So this is a red Anjou pear. I've done the Anjou, Bosque, and Bartlett, and then a pear scone from my bakery in Bellingham, Washington State that way. I'm currently in the community of Ennisarden in the city of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America. And then the second item I'm doing is a Franz Snowman O raspberry filled donut, which I was like looking at it and was like, raspberry filled, it looks like a ring donut. Yeah, so it's festive, limited edition, seasonal, and also piqued my curiosity as to how it's filled. All right. Well, I'll do the pear first. It's less sweet. Okay. So, talking point. People wanted to know is follow-up to my running, like easing off of music in my running training, and especially considering the origins of my running without, as in without music. Would I drop Apple products, so to speak? It's a little bruised. This is kind of the season of a lot of the stuff has been frozen. But it's good. It's crunchy. It's as pears get riper, they get softer. I don't mind crunchy pears though. It's good. Not too sweet. So what's the question? Would I drop Apple products entirely? So I film mostly, I have 3 different filming devices I use my GoPro, my Nikon camera, and this iPhone XS. I used to use my iPhone 5S. But I dominantly use my iPhone currently. I use it for music when I'm running. And I have a MacBook. So my first laptop was actually, I think, an HP, not a Mac. Like my own personal laptop. Had a custom design, you know, like for the outside. Growing up, we had desktop computers, my sister and I, and they were Dell. So I have not actually ever had my own Mac desktop computer, nor monitor or anything like that. So in terms of if it's possible, well, I learned to type and use computers on computers other than Apple computers and that kind of stuff. I used to have a Walkman and a CD, like portable CD player. I would say that's to switch entirely, there's a little bit of, what am I switching to? I'm not going to switch to Google products. At least I don't want to. I've heard of people, my friends who've had Google products have a whole lot more problems that I don't want to have those problems of than me. Like their pictures getting put online without their consent and stuff like that. And I'm just like, you know what? No. I'm with Apple because I kind of know the problems, and the problems tend to be recurring, but I kind of know what I'm getting into, and they bother the heck out of some people. So some people have Google products, but the problems that Google products have bother the heck out of me. So there's like, I would need an alternative, right? I wouldn't necessarily go deviceless or computerless or tabletless, though I have not. That's one thing. Electronic device I have not ever had is a tablet or an iPad or anything like that. So I would say it's in the realm of possibility, depending on what the alternative is and why I'm switching. Right, there's a little bit of I'm not going to switch to something that's worse, or I don't intend to. I mean, if we're talking about dreams or ideals here, it'd be something that's better and doesn't have the same problems I currently have. I don't switch to because it's working, and then down the road, you know, 5+ years later, they start having the problems that the Apple products had. I'd be up for something where the technology, hardware and software doesn't require updates like consistently. A quality design product that lasts a decade, you know. Instead of come up, upgrade your iPhone. So no, we still serve all of our models 10+ years of age. And we accept those people as equal to the people who have newer devices. So yeah, in terms of like business space, that appeals to me. Sure. It's kind of, I brought up it might have been frozen before because it's kind of separating in the center. It shouldn't happen when fruits have been frozen and then thaw. That's good. I'll give it a 27 out of 10. And there's some bruised and separating parts that I'm not going to eat on that. Alright. Also, I'm doing tentatively 2 or 3 videos today, and I'm going to go down to possibly 1 video tomorrow. Yeah. End my streak of 2 or more videos same day, filmed and published same day with at least with me in it. Okay. Alright. So now we got the Snowman O, raspberry filled. I think it's like the colors of a snowman, or the snowman they provide. We'll do the one that's upside down. I guess this isn't upside down. Yeah, so there's right. So it's it's piped in there. Raspberry. So each one of these is 240. Yeah, 240 calories and 10 grams of fat. Pretty good. Also, I don't want, if there are people who kind of poach off me, siphon off of me, leech off me, and me having Apple products, I don't want those people to switch. I want those people to be blocked, so they can't, if I did switch off Apple, they can't use the same company I use. A company that takes that into account, not letting users of their devices attack other users of their devices would be great. Again, talking about dreams and ideals here. I don't know if that could or would exist. This is very good. I am a lover of cake donuts. So I think this is like a filled cake donut. I'll give that a 77 out of 10. That was truly excellent. Maybe I'll put it in the recipes and preparations playlist for the jelly filled. I am talking about what a fruit can look like after it's been frozen and then thawed. Whether or not that one was. Yeah. So happy sweet eats of red Anjou pear. And this Franz Snowman O raspberry filled donut. I'll put links in the video description to some of the pear stuff I mentioned, some of my other stuff, and then also it is my 13th sweet and or savory eats video. And I do have sweet and savory for Franz products, and that's a Franz product or a product with Franz product in it. Yeah. So I'll put links to the most recent 5 for that as well. Happy Tuesday, 28th November 2023 from me, Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, and this YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi.